Okay, hello everybody. Today we are here in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 in the Cessna 152. We have a 40 nautical mile flight from 1S2 Darrington, which Orbx just released for Microsoft Flight Simulator, and we'll be flying to Victor Bravo Sierra Skagit Regional. We will be hand flying the C152. It doesn't have a GPS or an autopilot, and we'll be using NDB navigation to get us to Skagit Regional. We'll also be connected to VATSIM network, so you will be hearing me make audio CTAF calls along the way. Let's get started. Darrington looks fantastic. I own Darrington for X-Plane, and as I mentioned in my last video, Orbx gives you a discount, so this cost me $7.44 and was a steal with the discount. Be sure to buy it from the Orbx website if you go and get it. I don't think you get the discount if you buy it through the marketplace because they don't know that you bought it from Orbx already. But great job by Orbx. As always, I think that this version of Darrington actually looks better than the X-Plane version. I like it. Okay, we'll get started with the checklist using the evaluation feature. I like the audio prompts, but that I have to do the tasks. While we do that, I will take you through the pilot's brief. So we will be taking off and flying west, following the Stillaguamish River. It's a great visual reference that's going to lead us out of the mountains here. Once we get out of the mountains, the river is going to head southwest, but we're going to continue flying west until we pick up I-5, another great visual landmark. And you know, for this flight, we really don't need navigation because we've got the river, we've got I-5, we've got the Skagit River up ahead. Those three things will take us right to Skagit Regional. But you never know what's going to happen along the way, so I always like to take advantage of all the tools in my toolkit, and maybe I won't need the NDB, maybe I won't need the VORs, but it'll be nice to have them all set up if it suddenly gets misty and we run into visibility issues. So we're going to get set up here. So I talked about the NDB in the last video. The NDB is right on the chart here. You dial 240 into your ADF, and then that will give me an arrow which always points right towards the airport. And so couldn't be easier, just follow the arrow, point the nose in the direction so the arrow points straight ahead, and you will end up at your destination. We are also going to dial in the two VORs here, so we'll get those set on Nav1 and Nav2 as Painfield and Watcom VOR. I don't plan on using them, but if I run into problems, it's nice to be able to figure out what radio I'm on and get back on course. We'll be using VATSIM. VATSIM is super easy to connect to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Just go to the VATSIM webpage, make yourself a free account, download the free client. I'm using vPilot. Launch it. It'll walk you through a configuration where you choose your push to talk button, put in your details of your airplane, and then you connect. Once you're connected, you can tune the radios just like you'd expect. So look up the frequency, tune it in, and that will either put you on a Unicom or connect you to a controller. VATSIM does use one Unicom frequency everywhere, which is 122.8, which is different than real life. So we will be tuned into 122.8 for this flight. Darrington traffic, Cessna 359 Golf Charlie, taxi runway 28, Darrington. CTAF calls are very straightforward once you get used to them. It's just airport name, traffic, call sign, what you're doing, airport name. So in this case we're taxiing, so we announced taxi to the Darrington traffic. And I love all the detail here. You know, it almost doesn't do it justice because we're going to take off from the airport and you're not going to see everything that's surrounding the airport. But check it out. There was a police cruiser over there. We've got some containers up here, are school buses. It just looks fantastic. I love all the detail that Orbx puts into their reports. Darrington traffic, Cessna 359 Golf Charlie, departing runway 28, straight out departure, climbing 4,500 Darrington. Okay, for that CTAF call, same deal. So I started with the airport name traffic, Darrington traffic. My call sign, November 359 Golf Charlie. What I'm doing, departing runway 28, straight out departure, climbing 4,500. And then I end with the airport name, but without the word traffic on it, Darrington. And the reason we say Darrington at the beginning and end is in case somebody tunes in mid-sentence, so they'll know who I'm talking to if they only catch part of the clip. Alright, the scenery's already looking awesome. I'm sure we're going to have a great flight, so let's kick back and enjoy some of that scenery. Skagit Regional traffic, Cessna 359 Golf Charlie, left downwind, runway 29er, full stop, Skagit Regional. Skagit Regional traffic, Cessna 359 Golf Charlie, left base, runway 29er, full stop, Skagit Regional. Skagit Regional traffic, Cessna 359 Golf Charlie, final runway 29er, full stop, Skagit Regional. Okay, not too bad. I came in a little bit low on that one, and on my last flight I found that coming in too slow caused the C152 to get pretty squirrely at the end there. I was porpoising when I came into Painfield, so this time I tried to come in a little bit faster, which helped a lot with stability but caused me to float some more. So, you know, you got to learn the personality of each aircraft you're flying, and I'm sure I'll figure out the C152, and I'm having a lot of fun doing so. Alright, that was some beautiful scenery. Microsoft Flight Simulator really shines for flights like this. For VATSIM, it was just me on Unicom. Those are the breaks, but if you fly in a more populated area, I'm sure you'll hear some voices. However, it was still really cool knowing that there were other pilots out there flying along with me. So, if you enjoy content like this, be sure to leave me a comment and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. As always, thanks a lot for flying along with me, and stay tuned for further flight adventures.